Hi, no one knows me, but my name is Elizabeth Somberg, and I'm a mother of a military person. I have a son who's serving in Afghanistan, and he's in the Navy, and it's his second term. And the reason that I felt I needed to post something is because I'm very, very worried. I'm worried about what's happening to this country. We have two candidates for presidency, and to tell you the truth, I'm not very happy with either one of them. I read that President Obama traveled to Fort Bliss in Texas to mark the end of combat mission in Iraq 2 years ago. And yesterday, August 31st, he returned back to Fort Bliss to affirm his promise that he was going to try to help or try to get our men and women back home from Iraq and Afghanistan, and that he would try to make our country safer and our military stronger. I strongly feel that he's not doing any one of those things. I feel that promises are being made by any candidate that wants to be president, and no one is accomplishing anything. The reason that I am online and I'm trying to tell you how I feel is because I have no other option in regards to letting the world know how I feel, or the country, I should say. My son is not the only one. I come from a military family. I have a brother who is a retired Marine, a sister who I'm very proud of is a retired in the Navy. I have two nieces in the Air Force. I have a nephew who's in the National Army Guards. And I have a lot of family members who are serving this country and are sacrificing every day for this country to be safer. It is not up to the president for our country to be safer. It is up to us as individuals to let him know that it is our men and women that serve for this country that's making this country safer, and not for them to be forgotten, and not for their families to be forgotten of the sacrifices that they make. It's easy to run for presidency and say, I will do this for you, I will do that for you, I will do this for the military, but not to do it is another issue. When I was little, I used to watch TV. We had a little black and white Philco, black and white TV my dad would let us see once in a while. And I remember being little and seeing people getting off a plane, and there were signs that read baby killer. And these were men and women coming from the Vietnam War, coming home. And I often wonder how they felt that they served our country and we treated them that way. And now we have our men and women serving overseas, whether it's Afghanistan, Iraq, Philippines, Japan, wherever. But they're serving for our country and sacrificing their time to be there for our country. And their families are sacrificing every day. And who knows what? Some of them are going without food. Some of them don't have the means to pay for rent, for mortgage. And these little programs, incentives that are thrown their way once in a while, that are being thrown their way once in a while, is not enough. I just feel that there's more to do. And I feel there's more that the presidents need to do. Whoever becomes president needs to understand that the sacrifices that our men and women are making. That's why there's so many suicides right now with these vets that are coming home. To what? To mortgages they can't meet, to families that are torn apart because there was so much stress when they were gone that when they get off the plane, instead of a hug, we have no home, we have no apartment, we have no furniture, we have nothing to come home to. We need to specify certain programs specifically to entitle these men and women that come home to be number one on our priority list. They've served our country. They are entitled. They're entitled to have anything they need that we can give them for making the sacrifices that they made. People come up to me sometimes and they know me and they know my son is overseas and they say, "Thank you. Thank him for me." Sometimes I want to say, "For what? How can I thank him?" When he gets off the plane, I don't know what he's gone through. I don't know what he's going to be like. As a mother, I'm afraid, but there is nothing that I can do except be there for him. The government is not there for us, not there for the military family. It's not. I've called the Veterans Administration for trying to get some types of programs where we can send packages overseas for these men and women where they can get some equipment so they can vent, they can box, they can do martial arts, they can vent out, even little digital photographs that we can send them of their families just to keep them going, little incentives, maybe giving their families incentives so they can give their loved ones incentives. And what they said to me, it was up to me, that they could not help me. Well, I want to take it upon myself to be one to contribute. I have a website, or should I say, I have a small site that you can go to called cyberaddict.com. And I have a shop. If you go into where it says dealers, there's a shop called Martinique. I have put up a little shop. It's not much, but I'm adding every day, and I'm making jewelry, handcraft, and I'm selling little antiques here and there. Military families will get half of the proceeds of whatever is sold. And if I can do more, I will. And what I want to do is get packages together to send overseas to some of these men and women with equipment or anything they need to help them get through this time. I'm not talking about toothpaste. I'm not talking about socks, even though these are great things to send over. I'm talking about things like boxing equipment, things like games that they really want to get into, books that they like to read, digital pictures that they can go through, books that their children can maybe read and we can send to them, especially around the holidays. It's very important for these military people to have. They miss their families. And the only way that they can come home in a good way, and I'm talking about emotional, is for us to be there for them. So I'm asking you and I'm pleading with you. President Obama is not going to do it. Romney is not going to do it. It's up to us as citizens of the United States to help our military people. Please help. Please go to cyberaddict.com and purchase something, and we can send some boxes overseas. If not, please go to Liz Stomberg. That's LIZSTOMBERG dot. I'm sorry, Liz Stomberg Yahoo. Liz Stomberg at yahoo.com, and just voice your opinion or let me know what you think. If there's anything else that you think we should do, maybe there is some help that I can get to get this started. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.